Well, we get to it in state necessarily, but a conference opponent, and we come away with victory, and it wasn't perfect in any way, but we got it started. We got a real good start in conference play. And Danny Etling comes out and is 19 for 30, 215 yards passing. Nice start. We had the ball in the first half for right around 20 minutes, and a nice piece that offense came out and took care of the ball, did the right things, and threw the ball pretty well. The finishing of the game, if the offense doesn't turn it over, we walk out there and don't put anything in question. But an onside kick, 2 fumbles, and they get back in the game when they should not have been. So defensively, I thought they played really well. Arden Key had 2 sacks, Jamal Adams 9 tackles, Lewis Neal 9 tackles. Again, I thought the defense played very well. I think our special teams are unbelievably, credited with contribution in this game. That punter hit balls that he outkicked and basically made their returner give ground to field balls. And felt like Cam Gamble hit the ball extremely well, and that kickoff team just went down there and knocked them dead. So all in all, not necessarily a perfect one, but a good conference victory, and one that we'll look forward to playing Auburn on the heels of this experience. Questions?
Unless you're in 3 sort of gadget plays in the first quarter, why the need to go into that bag of
Just a feel about the counteraction and making sure that that they were not just running to the ball, and I'd like to have those reverse calls back if I could get them back right now. So.
Les, what did Danny Etling show you tonight?
Extended plays, ad-libbed, did the things he was supposed to do. Pretty accurate. I think missed on maybe 2 throws. Made plays with his feet. I liked them.
Do you recall Leonard fumbling twice before?
No, I don't, to be honest with you. And again, when you're just a little, the good news is he's ready to be gotten into great shape and be a great back again. And but one of those pieces is ball security, and that's something that you pay a tremendous price for if you don't work on it prior to. So he's one of the most ball secure runners that I've ever had. I'm sure he'll continue to be. He'll just needed a little refreshing course there.
Is he limited at all tonight?
No.
Coach, some fans will throw out you took the foot off the gas or whatever in the second half, but you find you didn't do that. It was just fumbles.
Fourth down in a yard. We put some balls in the air in that second half too, and if we get that first down and 4th down and 1, it's just a walk in the park at that point.
How disappointing is it when you dominate the first half
to not finish that way? Well, again, 2 fumbles, an onside kick, and an SEC opponent that can take advantage of really quality field positions. So we're fortunate that it finished like it did, but again, it's a great lesson to us. I think it'll be something that we'll take with us to Auburn.
Les, you had a number of injuries on the offensive line tonight. Are you comfortable with all of the combinations that you had to play?
I thought Coach Grimes did a great job kind of mixing and matching and getting guys around. We took Ethan Posick and played him at left tackle. The good news is we had Carl Malone had a real significant cramp, and he'll be back. And it doesn't really look like we'll miss any of those guys. I know we'll have to see how Toby's doing, but we think that they'll all be back for next week.
Les, despite the late points, was this the defense's most complete performance?
Well, I would like to have had them have a little bit more statistical supremacy, if you will. The problem with it is the offense didn't do that for them. Offense could have put them in that position, and yeah, I think the defense played, considering the opponent, considering the size of the offensive line and the backs and the quarterbacks that were playing against them. Yeah, I thought this was a very solid outing, but they can be so much more if we finish the game on offense.
Les, is this what you wanted the offense to look like? I mean, having struggles, but you guys seem to be mixing up as well as you can. Who you got is indicative of who you think you are.
Yeah, it's always been my desire to be 50-50 on any given down. You're going to have to defend. Not necessarily it's going to be 50-50, but you're going to have to defend the pass and the run. And I just felt like, this is much more what we were in search of. But it's Danny Etling executed the things that we asked him to do, and I think that's really the story here.
Outside of a couple of tight end issues I think you had in the game, getting people on the field and off the field, it seems like they're getting the plays in easier. He's identifying things and he's making some different.
Yeah, he's comfortable with all the calls. He understands. It takes some time to a good quality year to understand all the motions and the stems and what we do, but he's really capable. He's a very bright student in football and in academics, but I think it helps him.
Did he respond this week the way you wanted him in preparation?
Yeah, he likes to work hard. You really, more than anything, you have to tell him to come off the field. So.
But it seemed like DJ Sharp moved to the number 2 wide receiver role, and Malachi was in the slot. What was the reason for that?
And just trying to see different talents and skills, and both for Malachi and DJ and Travian. Move those guys around, just give it a different look. All three of them know how to play those different spots, so we're fortunate to be able to mix and match what we thought were skills and talents of each guy.
Did you like the way they responded?
Yeah, there's certainly a drop here or there, but we can certainly improve that.
So did you give Danny more freedom to make checks to the line, or did he always have this type of freedom to make those last week?
Yeah, that's really been our offense more than anything, and he can get a lot of help on the sideline, or he didn't have to need any help, and he's good, and many times it's not checked, it's just a called play.
Coach, was there a pitch count for Leonard? You feel like he could, 28 carries were right where he could be with them?
Yeah, we talked about a pitch count, but it says you sit right here. He didn't want to sit right there. He wanted to get in the game, so that really kind of told me that his ankle was feeling pretty good.
Coach, when it's a 3-point game late in the game and they have the ball and the stadium's basically empty, is that strange?
Well, I certainly understand it because they thought just like, hey, this thing's done, it's over, let's go get some food. And but the reality of it is we had to make it close, and certainly we got some bad. He turns his TV back on. Hey, turn the TV back on. So, no, to be honest with you, I think that crowd was just everything we wanted it early, and it will be there when we need them.
Plus 6 sacks tonight. How are y'all able to do that?
6 defensive backs, you're saying?
6 sacks.
6 sacks. Okay, I got to hear you. We have some guys that can fly. Lewis Neal, certainly Arden Key, Kendall Beckwith. Those guys can get to cornerbacks, and they're a devastating weapon on third down.
Les spoke about a tremendous price for ball security for most backs. That would probably be the bench. In Leonard's case, what's that price?
Well, the reality of it is, generally he would have had 8 carries in one of the preseason scrimmages, and then as many as 12 carries, and then maybe as many as 15 carries. And so for the first real live work that he's had, certainly we got to fix those turnovers, but we're getting him back in shape, and we're investing in what will be a very talented back, and everybody knows that Leonard has good ball security. We just got to make sure we bring it to the forefront.
Les, do you feel like this is, that Danny kind of got a hold of the team and now you're kind of cemented as your starting quarterback?
Yeah, I'm not into defining all that, to be honest with you, but I do very much like Danny, and I think he's done a great job, and I would anticipate that he'll be in that position come that trip to Auburn here next week.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.